hanging off a tree out in the woods, and I'm picking up somebody's Wi Fi. Who knows? But I just wanted to say things are just going to get weirder. And the only way you're going to ever have something that you relate to is by being yourself. So here it is, Monday, almost 4 p.m. And tomorrow, Tuesday, at 11 a.m., I'm going to. So tell your friends, go on Twitter, go on everything social, and tell them, go look at this Al Bob, Dreamy Dreamland with Sensei Al Bob. Go check it out. So tomorrow, Tuesday, 11 a.m., I'm going to be live, okay? Um, let's see if I can last. Hanging off a tree, just telling you I love you. So here it is, the, I don't know, 8th of October, and the trees are still green. Look at that, right? Because last night it was 64 degrees out in the forest. Today, uh, it's about 86, right? Global warming, and this isn't weather changes. This is, global changing. This is we are experiencing things that they can't even make up. But the real story is going to be really, really hot. It's going to get really, really cold. And it's interesting about Donnie. Donnie bugs. He's like, he's not changing the laws. He's not like, getting rid of the EPA. He's just defunding it. He's just not employing anyone. He's not putting anyone in the jobs. And, this guy on the Supreme Court, he is just, you should go look at who Donnie's putting in the places of the next judges just below the Supreme Court, where all of the real law gets done, not really Supreme Court. Supreme Court is just a distraction. It's that most things don't get up to the Supreme Court. And so they're putting in people who barely got through law school. They're putting in people who gave Donnie a lot of money. This whole thing about Donnie's daddy giving him the kid, I knew that. Anybody who lived in Queens knew that Donnie was a chump. And if you go on talking about chump, go look at Johnny John Boy's channel where I first came from, right? This is me here on Dreamy Dreamland with Sensei Al Bob. But before then, I wasn't doing media wise. I was just being the old. But, I got really sick and almost died for 5 years. It sucked up all my money, which is all of you guys are going to experience that if you live as old as I am. You will be driven into poverty and probably killed because after they took all the money I had, they just said, go home and die. So I didn't. So I've been living out in the woods, talking to my friends, Mama Bear, Mama Wolf, and Mama Fox, and Baby Chipmunks, and they're all telling me get back in the game. So I had to, and so I let Johnny John Boy couldn't talk to anybody without having tweens. So I basically let him do it. At the beginning, I said, get out of my face, get out of my face. But then I just started telling my stories of the old crone and Jimi Hendrix and all the ones you love. And I'm going to tell more of them. And one thing about being a griot, if you listen to my stories enough, kind of say them again. We have so many stories. And now I have hundreds rather than a handful. And my dad, he used to tell stories, but he only had 8. And the fact that I took care of him the last 30 years of his life, I got tired of the same 8. So, but at least I got about 100, or give or take. And you should go to my blog, X-rated, XRATTED .blogspot.com. and the stories are there. And if I get any kind of feedback, man, I will write some more. I mean, I have a bunch written. I mean, I'll put some more up there, but I want to make that a publishing spot. My blog spot is a publishing spot. So, the other thing you want to get a hold of me, the Dude Awake 42. And I need, some help here, kids. I keep asking, hey, come to the woods, let's start the band. You know, if none of you have the gumption to that, somebody out there must know how to do a little Patreon account for me so you guys could send me some money. But before that even gets done, start getting some people. More than 180 people need to be I don't like calling you subscribers. No, you're my family. I need more. I need 1,000 so they can start giving me, some money because I'm living on $540 a month. You know, that's for everything. Stuff to keep me warm and cool, food, petrol, my car, insurance, my medicines, taxes. 540. Could you live on 540? I mean, I'm doing it because you know, I'm, I'm getting ready. I have a lot of friends who are mercenaries and preppers and guys like that, and no, that's not how it's going to work. The only way it's going to work is if we are a family. We work together. So anyway, this is a live chat, and no one is chatting or even here. One person kind of came in and left. So tomorrow, Tuesday, October, whatever it is, 9th, 10th, 8th, whatever. Come and visit me and look at that big. I'd say we have at least 3 more gigantic hurricanes coming up the East Coast before hurricane season is over, which is November, mid-November. So all you folks in New Jersey, good luck, and you kids who are in North Carolina on the coast, you're still dealing with the water. Wait till you see the mosquitoes. I have a friend at the CDC that's telling me that you know malaria and Zika and some other mosquito borne, a few other things are coming to Wilmington and the coast. Good luck with that. Um, I have a lot of family who go, "Oh, there's nothing wrong. Everything's good. Let me stick my head deeper in the sand." If you have kids, if you have grandchildren, if you have anyone you love who is younger than 30 years old, well, the world they're going to live in is going to be worse than you can even imagine unless we come together, unless we are living together, helping each other, serving God's unconditional love through the example of Jesus Christ, unconditional forgiveness. So that's where we're going to have to go. I'm going to leave it here and meditate, and hopefully you're doing the same. Because prayer and meditation, I wake up every morning in screaming pain. And the only reason I'm not taking any drugs or wearing, things on my legs or walking with a walker or in a chair with my legs chopped off is because I meditate and pray every day. And I start out in the morning because I have to, because it's the only way to deal with the pain. And then maybe 5 to 10 times a day, I take a moment to thank God, thank Jesus. These folks, those two names are almost irrelevant. It is the power of God's unconditional love, which is co created through our love of our Creator and our grace through trying to follow the example of Jesus' unconditional forgiveness. So here we go. Breathing 20% in, more. Focusing our conscious mind totally on our breath. And then out. Breathing out. That was God tapping the screen. So it's 10:43, and I'm going to breathe some more until 11:11, and then I'll see you tomorrow by 11:11. Okay, I love you guys. Stay well, be good.